Aloha. This is going to be a little YouTube update. I'll go through some numbers. I did one after 7 days. How many days are we today? We are starting on the 13th of Jan. That was the first video. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I've done 16 videos. This is day 17 today, the 29th of Jan. So I'm going to record this and put it, straight up on the channel. So you might be watching this on the 29th of Jan. You might be watching it at some point in time. But yeah, 16 videos. This will be the 17th, if my maths is right. Shows how basic I am. Just very, very quick run through, brief over, whatever you want to call it. All of my videos that I'm committing to moving forwards with the channel are just, I'm not editing out the bit of where I press the record button. I'm not scripting anything. I've got a general structure in my mind, and I may or may not have made some notes about what I'm going to talk about. And then I'm not editing anything out in the middle. Just one take, nice and smooth, or not smooth, depending how I communicate. And then I'm also not even editing out the bit of where I press the stop button at the end whenever I decide to just stop recording. My channel, it's lovely to meet you, by the way, if this is the first video you've ever seen of me. My name's Rich Taylor-Wellington, UK dad, business owner, husband, lover of life. Wanted to be committed to YouTube in a full-time relationship for some time, but just found lots of periods of where I'd go all in and then I'd just get burnt out and just fall out of love with it, because for me personally, I found the editing process and all the things you have to do behind the scenes away from making the content just so time consuming that it just took the joy out of it for me personally. So this recommitment is based on me just being able to hit record and upload. I've not done any training. I've not taken any courses in like how to write titles, descriptions, thumbnails, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So the only thing that you're going to find that may be of use for you, as you tune into the channel, is just my little updates as I sort of learning on the fly, and then maybe my consistency. The editing process, that might be something that appeals to you as well, because I'm not taking anything out. All I'm literally doing in post-production, I think that's what it's called, is just improving the audio. I'm just boosting the signal to make sure it sounds nice. That's it. Apart from that, I'm using a DJI Osmo Pocket 3 that my my wife and my family got me for my birthday last year in August. So it feels so nice to be using this like every single day. It's such a lovely piece of kit. And I've literally just got it on a little Joby, it's like Gorilla Pod that I've had for quite a few years. I just screw it to the top bit, flick the screen open and hit record. Dead simple. And all I'm doing on my channel is sharing life lessons, business lessons, and then quite honestly, anything else for the time being that kind of takes my fancy. You'll see if you scroll back through some of my videos from like last year and before that, I did like a grip challenge, because this shelving system just over here to my right hand side is full from top, ceiling down to floor with grip strength equipment, which is just something I've always loved since I was about 15 years old. And my wife has been absolutely amazing these past few years with helping me accrue a lot of equipment with that. So sometimes I talk about that as well. But the purpose of, so that's a little bit about me. Lovely to meet you. Just let me know if you're if you're a content creator, if you're new to YouTube, if you're trying to, grow your own channel for whatever reason and purpose, come and chat. I think it's nice. I reply to every single person. And then if you've got a channel, I tend to go over to people's channels and see what videos they've got going on. And one of my sort of core principles that I'm carrying over from other social media platforms is to treat YouTube as if, we were friends on Facebook, and try and get a conversation going. I am genuinely interested. I'm not just like making shit chat for the sake of making shit chat. I'm old enough to, if I'm not interested, I'm not interested. I'll tell you. So anyway, the purpose of today's video, before I keep waffling on anymore, I just want to share with you what's happened over the last 16 days. This will be the 17th video I'm doing right now in terms of like subscribers, views, watch hours, that type of thing. Because a couple of people had mentioned it'd be really useful, be really cool to see, how things are getting on. So when I posted my first video on January the 13th, hold on, January the 14th is a description there. Well, I know how many there were, but I'm just trying to see if I put it in the description. Yeah, I was at 182 subscribers. 182 subscribers. So my subscriber count right now at recording this is 206. Pretty cool. So that's a net gain of 24 subscribers. Brilliant. Really happy with that. That's more than a subscriber a day. We're averaging more than a subscriber a video. It doesn't look like that actually in the nitty gritty, but if you're looking at overall time, effort and input versus net gain, pretty cool, I would say. So that's subscribers. So again, 24 subscribers. Let's take a look at some other analytics. So watch time. So let's just make sure that's custom. I should have had this prepared before, shouldn't I? But I didn't. Because that's the way I'm rolling with this. 13th up until... it won't give me the stats up to the 29th. Interesting. In fact, let's just do the last 28 days then and see what it tells me. Okay, so watch hours I've accrued over the last 28 days. So it is counting the 31st of December until 2 days ago, the 27th. It obviously takes some time, to, verify the views and stuff that you get. But we've accrued 53.4, and I can attest there's 0 watch hours or anything before the 13th. It's a complete flat line. But yeah, 53.4 watch hours. Pretty cool. In terms of views, we've accrued 1,500. It says 1.5k. Oh, hold on. Specific 1,482. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm really happy with the stats so far. Obviously, we're a way off being able to, monetize the channel and make some pennies from the ads and this type of thing. But in terms of like initial growth in just over a couple of weeks, dead chuff with that. Now, let's look at a couple of the videos to see if there's like some ones that stand out. Now, unsurprisingly, but surprisingly at the same time, a couple of the videos that I thought, this is just stuff that I love to talk about. And I went off on a few different sort of rich tangents and, shared some stuff up on the, up on the videos. I just thought, that's cool stuff that I like to talk about, but I don't think anyone else would be interested in it. They're actually the top performing videos. So I did a video on the 20th. So yeah, again, 9 days ago. So 20th of January, what I learned from using hypnosis and visualizations for 18 years. That has had 15 likes and 174 views. That is the top performing. Let me just double check I'm not fibbing. Yeah, that is the top performing video. I'll link that into the description so you can check it out. 4 comments, 15 likes, no dislikes, 174 views. And you know what? That for me was like a bit of a personal turnout of quite some, some personal events in there and things that have gone on and just how I've benefited personally, from using hypno and visualization. And I just thought it was going to be like a a self-documentary where everyone was like, nah, that's a load of rubbish, but it's performed great. And I'm really grateful for that because, you know, if a few people, you know, if there's, I don't know, maybe there's 2 or 3 people out of those views and those likes that start using some of those tools and their own interpretation of it to help their own lives, brilliant. That's exactly what I want to do this for. So that was the first one. The second best performing video with, I think it's 155 views next. Yeah. But this has got some dislikes on it. So I got 1 dislike, so 4 likes, 1 dislike, 4 comments, 155 views. It was the video I put out on the January the 16th. And this was my personal lessons in raising prices in our service-based businesses. We actually had not a negative comment, but someone that sort of misinterpreted, you know, what I was sharing on there, and you know, I kind of shared and put them right on, you know, their perspective. But again, I was sat in the car doing that video, and again, that's probably one of the longest videos. It's like nearly 22 minutes long, and I went off on a few little different rich tangents. But that's the second best performing video. So dead happy with that because again, there's a lot of just real personal lessons, the trials and tribulations of owning businesses and, you know, how you attempt to make more money and provide better service for people via charging a little bit more for what you do. If you're an expert and you're accruing expertise, knowledge, you know, certification, whatever it is, because you can get result for people faster, cleaner and smoother, I think you deserve to charge more money, you know, 100%. And then the third best performing video, which one is it? 133. I don't know if you class it as best performing, because actually, if you're looking at likes, sorry, I've put the camera right in front of my monitor. If you're looking at likes, I got 10 likes on my last YouTube update video. You know, 6 comments, 112 views. The next video that actually got more views but less likes was When is Enough Personal Development Enough? So yeah, 5 likes, 133 views. That's the third best performing in terms of views. On that video, I was sharing of how I think the personal development industry, a lot of people end up falling into a trap of where they're just perpetually on, and I need to be better, there's something wrong with me, hamster wheel. I shared some insights on there, you know, people that, and I've known, you know, a lot of people in my own life and in our business that just can't let go of the idea that they don't need to do anything else. They're just clinging on, like, oh, I need to, you know, peel more layers of this onion off to find out what is really wrong with me, why I keep doing the things that I'm doing. This is not me mocking therapy or any of these things that have been inside of the medical systems. I'm not, you know, disrespecting anybody or any way of doing things, but I think sometimes in life you just got to have the ability to let go and just move on. You know, if things that have happened, you can't change past events, and just accepting and coming to terms with, well, that was however many years ago or whatever. I just need to live now. I think it's sometimes the best way, you know. So yeah, there's a few of my updates. I mean, by all means, you know, check out a few of my videos. You'll see for yourself. There's nothing fancy going on. You know, I recorded a couple over my wife's birthday. We're actually away for the weekend, and I just plonked the Osmo Pocket in the hotel room and started talking. One of the videos, she was having a nap on the bed next to me, you know, whilst I was recording it. The light wasn't great, but, you know, I'm excited to just turn the screen on and hit record. You know, to caveat, I have recorded a lot of videos over the years. I'm not like new to making videos. I've done a lot of live videos, and the businesses that we've had, I have, again, recorded a lot of videos for content to attract the right types of people. I've recorded videos to explain ways of doing things to the clients, you know, that we have. And I've always wanted to do more and more video over the years as well. And I sort of laughed about it because I'm almost, I'm nearly 40. I'll be 40 in a couple of years. And the first ever video, family video that I've got, I was actually dancing with my younger brother, and my mum had recorded it, and I was only 7. So I'm going back to like 1994. And and it's funny, and if you've got like old, family videos like this, you'll be able to see, when you watch yourself or if family members and friends watch, and people will give opinion, you'll give a self-opinion on, he likes being in the centre and talking and sharing and entertaining and stuff. It's quite clear, from when I was even 7, that I quite enjoyed entertaining people and sharing and, putting a smile on people's faces and things like that. So it's nice now to be here, however many years later, sort of embracing a bit of that inner child and that fun, side of things. Because I really do love doing this. So anyway, that's a little channel update. Super happy. Aim is to get to 1,000 subscribers, rack up, 4,000 watch hours, so we can monetize the channel. And then, we can just keep sharing more knowledge. And as the channel grows, the direction might change. I'm completely open to what that might look like, moving forwards. But for the time being, I've accrued a fair bit of experience, with the types of businesses that we've had, being a father, being a husband, ex-military, business owner. So whatever I feel is relevant to share that might be useful for other people, it might not be, who knows. I'm just going to be here talking, pouring my heart out in the best possible way I can. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll probably do another update in a week, 10 days time. See how we get on. See you soon.